2013 was actually a very good year for outdoor. It saw increases both in the Republic and in Northern Ireland, about 8% in the Republic and about 4% in Northern Ireland. We reckon that there's possibly two reasons behind this. I think the first reason, or the first theory that we have as to why outdoor had such a good year, and it was up nearly every month in 2013, is the changing economy. The fact that outdoor is typically a brand building medium, and for the past 5 or 6 years, we've seen an awful lot of advertisers in this kind of race to the bottom, discounting very heavily, working on tactical ad campaigns and deep price promotions. Ultimately, that can have a negative impact on a brand. It can become a sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and in the minds of consumers, they can forget why they fell in love with certain brands in the first instance. The investment in 2013 could be seen as a reaction to that 5 years of tactical advertising, with advertisers now beginning to invest more heavily in the brand itself. And the real strength of outdoor is that it can be turned around far more quickly than TV, which is the other big brand building medium, and far more cost effectively as well. So we are seeing some reaction to that. The proof there would be if we had seen a corresponding decrease in investment in the more tactical media channels, the likes of digital and radio, for example. Radio unfortunately didn't have a great year in 2013, so that seems to be supporting it. The other point on digital, while it did see growth, that growth was much less robust than it has been over the past number of years. So again, potentially suggesting that there has been some shift in advertising mindset towards the brand itself. The other interesting thing being that the one outdoor format that didn't perform as well was point-of-purchase media, which has been down ever so slightly year on year. Again, supporting that potential shift away from tactical and into brand. That's one theory. The other theory is that perhaps outdoor just got lucky, and the growth has actually come from a number of smaller subsectors or subcategories in the advertising market, which have been very highly competitive. So in the Republic, we're seeing broadband and telcos, there's been quite a battle there, and insurance category as well, where we've had very heavy investment in those categories as brands look to assert dominance and try and win market share, and are investing heavily in outdoor as a result. They would be two categories that would normally invest quite heavily in that medium. In the north, it's been finance as one of the categories which has been investing very heavily there. So there are three main implications for advertisers when approaching outdoor in 2014. I think the first of those is the changing nature of the outdoor market. The big news at the end of last year is Experian being appointed the CIE contract, and that contract being appointed for 5 years rather than for 3, which is a bit of a change. That is because they have looked for investment in the plant as well. So we should start to see greater levels of investment in hopefully digital advertising plant over the coming months and years, and in HD sites as well. So the major implications for advertisers in the context of that is to start to plan for this kind of new outdoor or new range of outdoor formats, to start to plan for animation when approaching outdoor briefs, and to start to plan for digital and video, more time-targeted approaches to using outdoor. The second implication for advertisers is a build on that and a shift in the way that we consume outdoor advertising and move away from passive consumption towards active consumption. There's an awful lot of work being done, and it's a well-established kind of proposition that there's a strong link between mobile and outdoor. And we're starting to see that come through now. We're starting to see an awful lot more use of social channels in conjunction with outdoor, using hashtags and social call to actions. And our own research has also pointed out a very strong desire or a very strong appetite amongst consumers to see greater digitization of outdoor. So the implication here is that advertisers, creative agencies, media agencies and digital agencies start to consider how they might kind of extend the life of an outdoor campaign past just the site and into a more active consumption using digital and mobile formats as well. The final point then is the fact that outdoor really is, in a lot of respects, the last broadcast medium. It is still able to deliver reach and deliver frequency on a very large scale, 24 hours a day, and to target that hard to reach younger audience in a way that no other media channel really can. The implication then for advertisers is to be mindful of that fact when coming to developing creative material. There are accusations that perhaps outdoor isn't being used as effectively as it could be when it comes to creative material, and we're seeing an awful lot of press ads being repurposed, particularly as 6 sheets. So it's something to be cognizant of when coming to develop outdoor.